everybody. Happy Thursday. I love you. And I'm sending you a big virtual hug wherever you are on the earth plane. Okay, so here's the message that came in today from the Galactic Federation of Light. I'm going to do my best to unravel it. What they were showing me was that many of us are experiencing our heart center breaking open. So the heart center is that fourth energy center, the heart chakra. And when we start shifting into 5D consciousness, we start holding that consciousness in our bodies are increasing in frequency, tapping into, holding, being 5D consciousness. What happens very naturally and unconsciously, really, is this energy center begins to break open. Now, when that energy center is open, I want you to visualize it like an energetic portal. And when it opens, there's this floodgate of frequency that comes out that's unconditional love. This ability to empathize and feel for all humans, all beings, the earth plane. But you're doing it from a place of neutrality and safety, sovereignty, right? Not from a place of I need to fix something or something is right or wrong. You're doing it from a place of neutral, sovereign space. And so what is happening and what a lot of us are feeling right now is this breaking open of this energy center, and we are starting to feel a lot more than we used to. We're crying a lot more. We're having empathy, which means that you're putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, right? You are empathizing with what other humans are doing, and it hurts or saddens you. You are watching the external consciousness that is clearing, and you're feeling it. It can be heart-wrenching. It can be saddening. It also can be full of joy and peace and love, right? So there's a gamut of things that we're really starting to open to, right? It can be this euphoric feeling like, oh my God, I'm on a drug. And then it can be this feeling of massive sadness, right? That you are feeling collectively. The other thing that is happening is you're feeling more internally your own denser consciousnesses. So you're starting to have a little bit more compassion and unconditional love for yourself. You're starting to recognize, wow, I walked this human journey. Look at what I've gone through, right? You're starting to sit with yourself more. You have more time to be with you, to refamiliarize yourself with you, right? And to become intimate with you again. That's the fourth energy center opening up. Now, this energy center is the first one to close when we start navigating the third dimensional realm in the physical body. It closes very unconsciously, and the reason it closes is because there is so much external consciousness that we feel throughout our lives. And it can be painful, it can be heartbreaking, it can be traumatic, right? And to keep that energy center open in an unconditional, receptive space is almost impossible. It feels very vulnerable when that's open. It feels very raw, and it's uncomfortable for a lot of humans. Now, this is very unconscious, okay? It's not like we're consciously saying, I'm going to close this center down, but it closes and it stays closed. Every once in a while, it pops open and we tap into it. We feel unconditional love for ourselves or others. We feel compassion. We feel empathy. We feel that unity and oneness, right? But it's rare, right? We're starting to tap into it more and more. Why? Because it's starting to break open, literally like an egg cracking open. It's an energetic portal. And we're starting to feel this more and more, the empathy, the unconditional love, the compassion, and all the other emotions, the sadness, the grief, the anger. There's a lot more that we're feeling externally and internally. There's nothing wrong with you. If you're crying at a drop of a hat, if you're feeling so vulnerable and like exposed, and you're like, why am I feeling so open now? Right? Why am I feeling so exposed to everything? Because your heart's opening. The heart center, the fourth energy center, is designed to stay open as we step into and be 5D consciousness. It's wide open. So we're getting familiar and used to what this feels like. And it can be very crunchy and uncomfortable as we are navigating it, okay? This is happening to all of us. So we're going to slowly begin to settle into this energy center. Oh, that's what it feels like. It's okay for me to feel that sadness. It's okay for me to feel that grief. It's okay for me to watch what is occurring externally. I can't not see it. I can't not feel it. So we are starting to get familiar with what it feels like to awaken into these higher states with an open heart center, feeling people's pain and suffering, right? And chaos and all of the stuff that's unraveling. We are not here as way showers to turn our back and pretend it's not occurring, right? We're also not here as way showers to say what is right or wrong, good or bad. They should or shouldn't be doing that. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? No, right? Unconditional love and empathy and compassion brings you into a neutral space where you just feel it. You honor it, you acknowledge it, whether it's a human, an experience, a being, an animal, whatever it is. This is what we're learning. So if this is happening to you, bravo, you're shifting into these higher states and you are literally breaking open that heart center. There's nothing you need to do this. It naturally occurs just like every other aspect of ascension. The heart center is naturally breaking open. You can move in there, bringing your awareness to it and feeling, but just be aware, just consciously be aware that it's opening now. Consciously be aware as you're walking about in your everyday, what it feels like to have this open now. A little bit more and a little bit. Do you feel more raw? Do you feel more vulnerable? Are you feeling more? Are you loving more? Are you having empathy for more people, meaning you can understand why or what they're going through? We are going to feel more and more and more, not less. And I'm not saying feeling the higher consciousness is the beautiful pieces, right? The love, the joy, the peace, expansion. I'm saying we are going to feel all of it. All of it. Over and over and over and over and over again. We're going to feel it all. We're not here to disassociate and bypass what is unraveling and what is clearing from the earth plane. We're here to have an open heart, to have compassion, empathy, and unconditional love for all that is unraveling. Imagine Jesus, imagine Buddha, imagine Mother Teresa, right? Imagine all these beings that were holding 5D consciousness in their body, in a third dimensional physical body. They were very physical, were they not? Yes, third dimensional. But they held 5D consciousness in their body, and they walked into the midst of chaos, destruction, fear, greed, anger, rage, death, murder. They didn't turn their backs, right? They didn't say that's good and bad, right and wrong. They reminded the human of who they are. They gave unconditional love, acceptance. That's what we're here to do. And that's what you're doing right now. So the more you feel, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing. It's a little crunchy and uncomfortable, right? We're not used to it. This is usually closed, right? For a reason. We don't have to feel as much. It's much more comfortable, and we have a lot more control when this is closed and we don't feel. Oh, I just noticed my sweatshirt. That was not intentional. That's awesome. So keep it open and recognize that it's opening. It's okay to feel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the way shower. Thank you for showing the way first before the collective comes and follows. You are moving into, you are being, you are holding 5D consciousness right now, over and over and over again, whether you believe it or not. Listen to your beliefs. Stop beating yourself up. You're amazing. You're courageous. You're a rock star. You are light. You are love. You are higher consciousness in your physical body. No matter what your human experience is, give yourself permission to feel it all. I love you.